So Young has requested that we make an interview. And I'm walking down the stairs to find Thomas now as I'm waiting for Young. There is Thomas. Hello, Thomas.
Can't believe he brought the GoPro again. What is he doing currently?
He's currently upstairs printing.
We actually have to go in 5 minutes.
Troppo grilli per la testa.
Yeah. Sì, sono d'accordo.
Yeah, have fun translating that one, Young.
Subtitle that one.
So, subtitle.
Rise to the challenge. How dare you not subtitle a 3.5 hour long documentary?
He didn't bleep it out there.
Carol just like yelling
No.
the entire time.
Dude!
I'm paraphrasing, I'm not saying it myself.
No, you just said a bad word. Now we're gonna have to cut it out. Hello!
For Christ's sake.
There he is. What is it? What the?
As you can see, Mr. Moachi and Mr. Mora, I've had out my eyes on you for quite some time now.
Okay, bring down the volume.
What's this?
Go on.
We have corporate number 1, and here we have corporate number 2. Please don't. Now, I would like to ask you some questions. All I ask for your cooperation will be as forthcoming as I could possibly be. Mr. Mora and Mr. Momochi. Now, does the UK and France have some sort of alliance going on?
Absolutely
Absolutely
We hate
not.
each other.
You, Thomas.
All I'm asking that you bring peace to our society in Europe, you know. And
I'm sorry, the
unfortunately,
Ottomans have gone and expanded through Greece.
I'm sorry.
corporate number 2 and expanded too far into Russia.
You,
Okay, you must all be stopped.
Young, I'll have you know, you invaded Sevastopol in the Black Sea.
Well, you know.
Okay, let me say something. Russia has a long history of having a guy, some random guy, putting on sunglasses and pretending to have authority and breaking into people's houses in the middle of the night for questioning.
I do.
While definitely not committing crimes on their own.
What is
this? Why did you?
These are corporates number 1 and number 2.
Young,
Now,
I'll pay you $5 if I get to keep.
What else do you have?
I have multiple evidences against you, and I can see here the UK has clearly gone straight into Russian territory.
Where?
And I have moved my troops here into Russian territory. I know you have a fleet here, mister. And I know that France, you're making your fleet much bigger as well.
Listen, the Chinese have fleets everywhere. Does everyone question them? No, they just do their own thing.
This is 1901, Dan. Anyway,
Come on, Mr. Investigator.
you have 24 hours to resolve this conflict. I'm out of here.
Sorry, hang on. What do we have to?
All I'm asking is that you bring a known terrorist to justice.
Who? He brought his sunglasses to school for this. Like the was that? He left without the GoPro.
Wait, guess what?
Is he outside?
I get to keep this.
Hello. So this is normally where Young would, step in, do the whole, summary time, all that. Okay. So, Dante and Max are both out of the game completely, which is quite the change. Max, as we Young, because this is Young, both know, Max went down with a very good fight. He fought till he only had one troop left, and then Gabe took him. Dante, on the other hand, lost everything within 2 turns, which naturally is incredibly sad. like, not pathetic sad, just the fact he was having fun in the game. Just eliminated, you know? I mean, I know it's the point of the game, but still. A lot of people hate Turkey now, which is fair. We have Moscow, which is very useful, because now we have another supply center. We also have the capital of Russia, big place, Russia. So we have Moscow. 2 players are gone, leaving a total of 4 teams. Yeah. I just realized I looked like a complete mental wreck during that whole recording. I'm fine.
Any urgent update? Get Gothel Max to play the video. If not, I'll send you the thing at 1 PM.
We've been forced to hold due to Gabe's unwillingness and my inexperience. Max is down. Young, do I go into Moscow?
Yes. Well, hello. I'm not really here today, so I thought I'd send a little video that won't, drive anyone into madness. Something that usually happened today at 10:56 a.m. So I brought France and UK, Thomas Mamochi and Danilo Moro, into an interrogation.
Does the UK and France have some sort of alliance going on?
Absolutely
We
not.
hate each other.
We're Thomas.
And they claimed that they hate each other. So Thomas said first, of course, that he hated Dan. And so there are 3 possibilities. A, they are telling the truth, and they actually do hate each other. 2, they're lying, they do not hate each other. Or 3, they know that I know that they're going to lie, so they're going to give me the truth anyway. Now, that's quite hard, but the rest of the day gave me context for whether the UK or France actually have an alliance and whether they're going to do world domination or not. At 11:02 a.m., I got sent the telegraph. No, this was not sent directly to me, of course. No. The French people, they're too sneaky for that, okay? So instead, they involved another person in this. They got Millie involved. They asked her to send me this at 11:02 a.m. Now, why did that happen? That was during French class, of course. So they gave Millie that bit of paper. They very well knew that at 11:07 a.m. let's put that here, because that's what happens next. 11:07 a.m. to 11:41 a.m. I was basically with Gabe, aka Italy, for a whole period. Now, I had this document, this special telegraph, who was given to me from Millie, presumably by Thomas. However, there is a more recent addition to France that we all need to know about. He is a very dangerous man. Some might even call him a terrorist.
All I'm asking is that you bring a known terrorist to justice.
Guthrie. He's a bad person, he's going to take over the whole of Europe, and we're all going to be in trouble. Between 108 and 317, they knew that Mr. Moro over there was going to be with me for like 3 hours. I know, it's a bit crazy, but basically I got a lunchtime period and then a break period, which I spend with Dan, and then another period of Chinese. So we're going to represent that with that Chinese worksheet over there. 1:08 p.m. to 3:17 p.m. UK and me were in the same room. So these two knew that I would spend my entire day with Italy and Dan. At 4:04 p.m. I got ambushed by Mr. Mamochi over here. And he saw that I had possession of the telegraph. And I told them that I came into possession in the telegraph not from Millie when she gave it to me at 11:02 a.m., but that I had gotten the Telegraph recently, as I had hacked into one of their accounts. Now, Thomas said that he believed me and acted like it, so either A, he's a bad actor, B, he thinks that I think that he's a bad actor, so he's actually a good actor, he's playing a bad actor, or C, he just believes me. That was my day. Come to your own conclusions about what happened. But now, let's discuss the Telegraph. So I'll put a photo of it on screen. So basically, the Telegraph in question names Operation Constantinople. Now, if you are not aware about Operation Constantinople, it's probably their plan to invade Turkey. He's probably got plans for all of you. He's probably got Operation Moscow planned somewhere, and Operation Rome planned somewhere. Operation Elgin Marbles. If you're not aware, the Elgin Marbles were things stolen by the UK, and they're from Greece. So, my friends, I ask you, are the UK planning to invade Greece? Who knows? The biggest bit of information that I got concerning the future of the game, of course, Project Juno. What is Project Juno? Who is Project Juno? When is Project Juno? Well, we're about to find out, I guess, because they're going to put it into operation and we're all going to lose. Operation Rome. French invasion of Italy. Abstract. Hit Italy while they are distracted attacking Austria, taking Rome and Naples before they can react. If successful, activate Operation Constantinople. Potential threats. Ottoman intervention. If the Ottomans, that's me and Jude, were to act before us, 1903 spring, they could take Italian supply hubs before us, gaining control of the Mediterranean, an easy way to attack us. This would disrupt Project Juno, and if we continued with Juno, and then if their attack came in 1903, the next turn, they've got two plans, option A or option B. Let's start with option A. Option A, they get their German troops, okay, which are all located here, and they move them and surround Italy through here, France through here, and they've got Spain now, so they're probably going to go through the Mediterranean and attack Italy. You know what? They're probably going to go for Russia next if I knew anything. And then Operation Rome's second option, option B. This is aimed at getting control of the Mediterranean. So they're probably going to get their British friends the hell up there. Now, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good at all. This is their plan to take over the entirety of Eastern Europe and Russia along with it.
Oh, purpose! So, I don't have one.
Now let's talk about the main thing. Why did all of this happen? Why did I get Operation Rome? That's the name of this thing. I'm no longer calling it Telegram, anyone. It's officially called Operation Rome. You know why? That's its name. That's the name that these two guys came up with. Operation Rome sounds like a whole terrorist thing.
Sounds like an awful
There are
Bollywood
many explanations as to how I got my hands on Operation Rome. The first factor as to how I ended up with Operation Rome was simply that Millie just didn't deliver it to the correct person.
An idiot.
Well, that's unlikely because the note literally says in Garth's signature handwriting, "For diplomacy, please give to Thomas."
His handwriting
And
sucks,
guess what?
so
He also
maybe
got
they
verbal
thought the T was a
instructions.
Y.
So, you know, pretty unlikely that the messenger...
Pause. It was probably just because the T looked like a Y, and for some reason he didn't sweep it. And maybe it's because it looked like a Y and then a O, and then autocorrect brain go.
That the messenger messed up. The next possibility as to how I ended up with Operation Rome is this. Garth messed up.
Dumb.
Well, simply, he had 2 papers, one for Thomas, and one for me.
Yep.
And he switched them.
Idiot.
So this means that Mealy would think that Garth had not that message was going to Thomas, and then in fact a separate message,
Young,
which
do you ever have any time to
we
do
will
anything
represent
that isn't
with
this?
French worksheet.
How do you
here
have this much
was,
spare
in
time on
fact,
your hands?
going to me. Avoir mal means to be sick.
I
You know
can't
why?
read
Because
that.
I'm sick.
Oh, you are?
Him and him. This is unlikely that that Guthrie messed up, because I know that these two, they've got communications all over the internet, Gmail, iMessenger,
No one
Discord,
messages each
WhatsApp,
other over
to name a few that
Gmail,
these
Young.
two
You
both
just live in
have.
the Stone Age.
The
Whoa!
third plausibility
Who's this guy?
as to how I ended up with Operation Rome, he wants to change sides.
I doubt it. He's a terrorist. We don't reason with terrorists, Young.
He would give us this as genuine information, which is a secret from Thomas, because he was surprised, or at least acted surprised, that I had been given Operation Rome from my secret hack. That didn't happen. And Garth wants to join Turkey once France dies and they split up. Unfortunately, my friends, this is impossible because Oliver Guthrie is one of the most competitive persons that I know.
He's also a backstabbing son of a...
And will go out of his way to defeat all of his enemies, which includes me and you, and we're all going to die. Okay, the fourth possibility as to why I ended up with Operation Rome was because Operation Rome is a fake operation, and they...
Young, you are mentally insane! It's a board
They
game!
wanted me to leak it. And you would know why they wanted me to leak it. Was so that I would go after Italy. So they wanted me to go from here into here, attacking my friends in Italy, and even through the Balkans, instead of going through here, which is what I originally wanted to do. So it's the quickest way, because these giant bits of Russia are massive, to attacking them. Now the Russian invasion theory only works if he's doing 2, and therefore C is true, because he believes that I hacked into the systems, and he's also lying to me about, of course, being in cahoots with these guys, which they clearly are. And they also wanted me, they wanted to bait me into going to the Russian peninsula so that we can have quick access into the Mediterranean. This is one of the most likely reasons I got the document, as of course, good old Guthrie over here, Mr. Guthrie, very quick, always finishing exams 20 minutes before he needs to hand them in, always finishing assessments basically the day he gets them, you know. I'm not so much of a speedy boy, you know, I'm willing to take my time in everything that goes on, you know, slowly, methodically, do the process, you know, and so I'm actually okay. Only having a fleet in here and not having to go into Italy so I can control the entirety of the Mediterranean. You know why? Because I trust Italy, okay? Basically, to conclude, I'm pretty sure that he wanted the information leaked so that everyone would change their moves and start defending. And that means that they could go for a little sneak attack into their supply centers. Now, you may be asking, if his master plan was for you to leak the documents, why are you leaking the documents? Well,
because you
because
don't
of course,
and you really just want to make
I'm
a
not going to
film.
show you the whole operation. I'm not going to write everything out. I'm not going to tell you what he thinks that you guys are going to do, because you're going to either do that or not do that, and it's going to massively affect your decision. And then he's just going to sneak attack through you. He's playing psychological warfare games with everyone. We need to bring him to justice. Now, of course, I will keep the information about the Ottomans in the video so that everyone knows not to trust France, because they're sneaky and they're probably telling lies and then more lies and then lies about lies everywhere. So, of course, C is true, 2 is true. And if C is true, then Thomas believed that my hacking shenanigans. But if Thomas believed me, then he doesn't know about Operation Rome's leakage. Of course, he doesn't know about my involvement as the leaker. He knows me as Super Hacker, even though I did not hack the documents from them. He believes that I simply hacked my way in when Oliver Guthrie wanted to leak the documents through Millie. Now, he didn't know about my fake document theory, so either he just hasn't told Thomas about the his plan yet, or I'm wrong. And there is no fake operation.
I wasn't padding it out, it was originally 33 minutes long. So, you know.
It's Uno, by the way.
Project Uno. I stand by it.
I'm gonna shove him into a meat grinder. Don't tell him.
Last session, I got curb stomped by Gabe, and then everyone collectively decided Dante should leave the game. Dante is now completely dead. You got a letter from Thomas. I learned from him is a fake operation designed on turning you against Gabe and then getting rid of both of you at the same time. I wanted to relay this information to you because I believe that Turkey and Russia should together fight Italy in order to get rid of him. Because he and Thomas are some of the most terrifying people in this game. What are my thoughts on France? As people, I think they're amazing. Not the French people, but otherwise, they're conniving little
Ooh, yes. Master stratagems, you might say.
That is probably what I'm saying. And I look forward to seeing you crush them.
We've got another telegram.
Oh.
After Operation Rome, we've got another one. This one's handwritten because
I'm doing...
Japanese, right?
Alright. What the f am I doing with my life?
Thou will be in danger if you don't attack. If you
don't attack Italy. Hi, I'm just gonna say William Young. Hi, William Young. I'm not humoring you guys. I have a secret message for you to read. Yeah, Guth, Dom, and Thomas don't know about this. Yeah, you've sure stolen the note, and you sure didn't just take a blank piece of paper, just fold it up a bit to make it look a bit messed up, and then you just folded it. Wait. Who wrote this?
Matthew.
You small Asian man, why didn't you tell me in Japanese? Oh, whoa, what didn't you trust me? I'm on his side, he's right there. Are my eyebrows too big, guys? Genuinely, tell me.
Game of smoking mirrors.
Like it's a game of smoking weed. What the f are these people on? Now we're up here, now we're down here. We're gonna use a translator now. Oh, my knee, Matthew, you made me hit my knee.
Okay, can you please translate the Japanese for me?
Alright, we got Dasusei mu popo sutai sumai sumaru chin desu. Okay. Google Translate, help me out because I don't actually know what that says. watching this. You guys. Okay, no, we're gonna try something else. So, Matthew, I don't know what you were meant to be saying. You're probably about beating me up as I'm speaking because I should know what this means, but I don't. Japanese does not translate well into English. Yeah, sure. Like, okay, well, let's try deep L. The world. Alright, ready? Yeah, sure. You're not. This isn't fun. You type that.
Hey, could you move this document into a URL for me?
Oh god, I feel like an idiot. Matthew, if you're watching this, if that was done by you, which I know it wasn't, but if it was, why do you constantly make me feel like an idiot by doing absolutely nothing? BIA1. Here's the thing. Why? It's clear that this is just another red herring, right? With all due respect, no one puts this much effort into a board game without being an actual psychopath. Yeah, I said it. All of you are psychopaths. I feel like when the video is actually being played, I'm gonna get attacked at from all directions.
The open misery.
Young, I just don't think it exists. They're playing us.
Oh. That is something. Yep, number 21. Just as he said. There we go. So I've been through all 64 possible variations of this link sent here. This is based off a few handwriting occurrences. That could be an I or L, that could be an I or an L. That could be a 2 or a Z, that could be a 2 or a Z. And so you can see here I've highlighted these issues with the link. And it was 21. Here, so it was a I and an L and a 0 and a Z and a 2 and a I. And we've been sent this mysterious new link. This is called Alpha. So we shall Command C and paste it into a new tab. Smile. You are on camera. I am on camera, obviously, but you know. I mean, this is interesting. Nothing is permanent. Death is coming. Very elusive. And we got 2 little sets of links here. This could be a Google Doc link. It could be hexadecimal. Let's hexadecimal this thing. Okay, so let's do this. Hex 2. Oh. Right. Well, that's cool. Absolutely nothing. So this is the end of an era. So we must discuss things properly.
The end of an era.
At the moment, in 1904, or whatever you're up to, France is taking over the world. Now, I noticed that you may have taken some of our territory, and even though we took a bit of Russia, it's important that we keep each other's power in balance. Otherwise, we're just going to try and invade each other, and we can't invade each other, because if we do, we'll be too focused fighting each other, and then France will just come in and defeat you.
Sadly.
After Operation Rome, or this Discovery World, I soon found out that it was definitely a fake operation.
Most definitely.
And
but this provocation will not be unanswered.
And Matthew told me that, well, he gave me a separate thing that I have since decoded, and it's basically a message saying, well, you need to protect Italy, and you need to ask France to help you. And so, if you've been approached by France, I'm just saying, don't trust them, because they're probably going to try to turn our backs at each other and kill each other. So instead, we need to focus on attacking France, and I will try to get the UK through Russia.
My king has been grievously offended by these, however fake, operations, and wishes blood. This new Napoleon shall not be allowed to dominate Europe any longer. For I say that the Italian fleet will sink the French and control the Mediterranean, and the great French Empire fall.
So we just need to make sure that we have equal-ish territory. They have basically persuaded me to try and invade you, but I will not. And I'm hoping that you do the same. And if you do not do the same,
and then France is going to murder us either way.
I do have good news. The dual monarchy of England supports us
Of course.
and
he
has
supports
managed
me.
to convince Dan that it's a conditional attack on France.
Right.
Provided
Sure, you
we are
don't know, is it?
successful enough in the first stage of the war, able to say take out the Med, take Spain and Portugal, or even just push them out of a little bit of Germany.
UK and France, they've got a deep alliance though.
England will join in the war, which will give us an entire another front to work with.
You know, most of the countries have almost died, and Russia's going next. The UK will go after them, and then it might be just us three left, and France will be massive.
And unfortunately, we aren't enough to stop France on our own.
Yeah.
Because they will just eat England, and then there's nothing we can do.
Play that one song that goes over me running away.
You know, sometimes I question his sanity. You sure that's the guy you want helping you run the empire?
We'll be fine.
So basically, these little plan is for Max to control all Gabe's troops while Gabe is away, because apparently he got sick. Ooh, great timing, Gabe. And do a full rush on us and whittle not only Gabe's defenses down, but ours. And then they'd win the game because we are absolutely dead. Now, of course, the thing is, in my opinion, in the spirit of the game, sure, it's all about double crossing and but you're just controlling someone else's troops now without actually asking.
You know, we're going to convince them that, you know...
Yeah, you do the convincing. I'm gonna go call the party controlling springs.
Yes?
Yeah, it's on. Turn that off. Yeah, we already.
We can't tell them that we know about their plan. We're just going to ask. So instead of telling them, we're just going to surprise, hey, Mr. You need to play him. So my plan was just to let our teacher play Italy and just kind of not move anywhere. But somehow Thomas convinced him that like Max would just be able to play him. So we're in a tight situation now.
But they already convinced him.
When? How do you know that?
They said they already did it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened to Gabe last session?
Gabe suffered from a cardiac arrest and had to be rushed to hospital, and because of that, Max returned from the grave and played Italy and basically run him into a second early grave.
It's a bit of a conflict of interest there, right?
Yeah, it's basically what happened.
Is Gabe dead? I don't know. What's diplomacy?
Well, basically, yes. In two ways, Gabe is dead.
We're in trouble.
They're taking far too much pride in this. Why you guys... Okay, I don't have a monologue, but I'm gonna say it. Hi. You're very prideful of this.
Talk about what?
Diplomacy?
It's a game.
Censor his face. Put a banana peel over his face.
Come out, get over here.
Wait, can you film them? Hey, is that just let me talk to you guys?
It's not working. It's not working. No, I'm not turning it off.
Could France please leave while I speak to the UK?
No, you're not speaking to the UK.
Hey, so do you know what's going on with Gabe?
I think he's away today.
Yes. So what's the plan with that?
I'm going in for today.
Okay. 1904.
Young, what are the do's and don'ts?
Not if that's not there.
Do right fast. Don't let your enemies harm you mentally.
Don't harm you mentally. I would never do that,
Do eat lunch.
Delicious.
Excuse me, what was that? Nothing. Did you see that?
No.
He just... excuse me.
Hello. How can I help you?
This is the punishment.
Distract him, so come his phone.
For the next 50 minutes, this is your life.
Find him for our place to write orders, am I right?
Excuse me.
This thing is a brightness of 150%. You can't hide it.
Except I want something on my sleeve.
You're even wider now. Whoa, what's he doing? How many weeks have we been doing Diplomacy Club for? I agree with that.
Okay, let's make a start. Britain. Fleet Norway to Sweden. Fleet Norwegian Sea to North Sea. And everything else stands on there.
Yes.
Italy. Army Albania to Greece.
Whoa. What's up?
Serbian supports Army Albania to Greece.
Throwing up gang signs.
I'm not affiliated with the
West side.
Fleet Ionian Sea to Aegean Sea. Turkey. Army Romania to Ukraine. Army Moscow supports.
Oh,
Okay. Army Armenia to Sevastopol. Armenia to Black Sea, you mean Sevastopol to Black Sea. Army Ankara to Constantinople. Army Greece to Bulgaria.
So this would be the North Korean person. Oh, that invaded me.
So that means Italy takes Greece.
I knew it.
Oh no, I don't.
Aegean Sea.
The Eastern Mediterranean.
Italy's betrayed us.
Just as I thought.
No, we need to Russia.
Army Warsaw tax Moscow. Okay, so that means that support is cut. So that goes back. That goes back. Army Ukraine supports Warsaw.
Oh, okay. So they will take this.
If that's attacking that, is that correct?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
He has to deal with that. And that's attacking that, he has to deal with that. So, it's a standoff.
So stand up, nothing happens. So this goes back to Romania. This goes back to Warsaw. Everything stays the same.
France, Fleet Western Mediterranean to Tunis. Fleet Mid-Atlantic to Western Mediterranean. Jeez, who would have brought the French? Marseille to Tuscany.
Convoy by Fleet Gulf of Zealand.
Oh, okay. Army Berlin to Munich. Army Kiel to Berlin.
Army
Army Holland to Kiel.
Hey, you have a funny face.
Army Berlin.
Hey.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, right. Army Belgium Holland. Okay, now this is reinforcement phase or taking off phase.
Has the UK gone?
1904. Where we go?
Has Britain gone?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
Yeah, I didn't do.
Language, remember the Diplomacy Club. It's about etiquette and good behaviour.
Yeah. And ties.
And ties.
Uniform etiquette and good behaviour.
Hello, Gabe.
Slightly shorter Gabe.
Young. Can I think the right ironic thing? Operation Juno didn't exist. It was literally a random thing, as well as Operation Elk and Marbles. They were both random words that
Are you just sitting in the corner with the hearing of a bat picking up?
And I'm feeling like.
Really young. What about the code last night? Who's Thomas? Yeah. Okay.
Is he alright?
No, we're all going slightly insane.
Can we just like stand?
They're ending the world.
I noticed.
Remember that?
I need your love. Yes,
Where's my food?
That's Frank Sinatra. It's called Aqua di Beve. It's a great song.
Huh? What?
It's a great song. I like it. I like Frank Sinatra. He's good.
Out, get out, young, get out. The sunglasses, for God's sake, you have to stop bringing sunglasses to school.
They're very practical, you know.
They're not necessary. Can I please write my orders? Leave my fake ally alone.
Back out.
No, I'm trying to write orders.
He's about the conspiracy, not the part of the conspiracy.
I was never part of the conspiracy. I joined like half an hour ago.
Right, yeah.
Thomason saved me so he can manipulate me.
Right.
I definitely did, but I didn't care. Oh yeah, and I also messaged Gabe, claiming to be you. Where? Yeah, here. I messaged Gabe claiming to be you, and now I'm just gonna send him a photo of my face.
Ah, c'est moi.
Do Italy first.
Everyone hates us.
I know they do, but
We just need to open up everyone's eyes, okay, to
What
the
are you
atrocities that the
What are you planning?
is performing everywhere around the world in France.
Give you trouble in bed.
Why is that, Thomas?
Disturb me. I don't know. Who knows?
Triple attacked.
Okay.
Yeah, this was nothing against you. I'm just gonna wipe this down.
Eastern Mediterranean Fleet attacks.
That was really
fleet in June. They bounce. Constantinople army to Bulgaria.
It is
No, it's not supporting.
It's just a move.
Yeah.
But this is also...
That's gonna go. Yeah.
That's bounce.
That's gonna go.
Yeah.
No, it's not a bounce. Yeah, that piece has to go.
That piece is off.
Yeah.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Let's add up his supply centers and then this move. For the time being, put him on the edge. James.
He's saying because I sound like a Frenchman, I should join the winning side. Unfortunately for them, once 19.
Listen, Young, I know you're going to watch this back, Young, in the future. You already heard me say that. Why did you say it? Because he's tricking you. But why am I saying that? Because I'm also tricking you.
I'm actually just autistic.
Romanian army getting involved. Supports Bulgaria on.
Oh, so they bounce.
This is going to be a bounce.
So everything bounces.
Yep.
So that stays in Serbia, this stays in Greece, and this stays.
Moscow army supports army in Ukraine.
What army?
Somebody's
Army Sevastopol attacks Ukraine. That's going to work unless Russia's in good order. So Russia's about to go. So their orders are stand.
Russia's about to die.
I thought it was upside down.
But had they
Hey, Dante, notice how no one's
had they
for you?
written supports each other, this attack would have failed. Yeah, what was up with that?
You've given up.
Thomas! Thomas, Guthrie, come on!
So
Guthrie.
Guthrie.
Isn't this 1904?
Diplomacy club, language. Britain, Fleet North Sea, Convoys Army in Edinburgh to Norway, works. Army Denmark to Sweden.
I don't know what they did.
I have no idea what that
Fleet Sweden to Denmark. There's something brewing there.
Aren't you playing Gabe's troops?
I am.
What are you going to do when he comes back?
25 Union to Vienna.
To Vienna, okay.
What's the Mediterranean? Tyrrhenian Sea, yeah.
Yep, so there's a bounce.
Finish your No, retreat.
And there's only one space it can.
Tuscany to Venice. Army Berlin to Silesia.
That's it?
Okay, at the end of fall, 1904, you now have to either bring on or take off pieces. So, Russia looks like
Just one.
you've only got one supply. So, does Russia have any supply centers?
The Warsaw.
That's it. Okay.
Oh, did I get one?
So, you have one piece. France, how many supply centers do you have?
We had 3.
So, you.
Three?
No.
Do we need to count them up or you
Count them up. Okay.
pieces on?
Wait, you guys are in Budapest?
They have to go onto your home base. You've got 3 vacant home bases too.
Yes.
Britain.
I get one. I got Sweden.
Sweden. Okay, bring on. Italy. How many do you have and how many? Going down to 4.
2, 3,
Yeah, true,
4, 5.
Okay.
5.
2 pieces have to go off.
One is already gone.
I'm gonna make it really hard for Gabe to attack the back.
Don't make it that easy.
No, you snooze, you lose or something. I hate the Turks so much, man.
I know you do, but what if it happened to you?
Meditating on that.
Skill issue?
I have
Did I count Bulgaria?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I miscounted.
That's my count. So it's a bit of a biased count, but I got 7.
That's the same, is it?
Yeah, nothing changes.
Okay, guys, we're not going to have time for another move. Take a photo. Take a photo. It's reaching the climactic conclusion here, I can tell.
So this is the end game.
Yeah, this is the end game.
No, it's the mid game.
General
Game
question.
interview.
Yeah.
I thought that Russia fought like a true comrade. They should be greeted by Sir Stalin. Tree! Supreme Leader Stalin in the afterlife.
Agreed.
I just molested your
Afterlife, it's 1904.
Wait, he's not even in power at this
He's
time.
not even in power, it's just a bit.
Yeah, actually. Anyway, he went forward in time.
Makes sense to me.
I also dethroned the Swedish king.
Oh,
Hell,
nice.
Great Britannia.
So what are our opinions on France?
I mean,
France is Francing.
France
France
is...
is Francing, yeah.
Before you guys say that you hate Turkey, all I'm saying is we're the ones making the film, so like anything that you can say can and will be edited. No, just kidding. We're not corrupt journals. Bye bye.
Did he actually have a cardiac?
No, he didn't have cardiac arrest, but I'm just saying, I took the liberty to elevate the story a bit more.
Yeah, 6 games. Almost gone.
I also overthrew a Swedish king. Operation IKEA.
No. Can you look at his posture real quick? What? Get a wide shot. No.